Hello, good evening, guys. You are welcome to PTN Analytics Weekly Review. My name is Samuel. Let's dive deep into the analysis that we have for today. The analysis for last week are still valid. The analysis on gold, the analysis on AUDJPY, USDJPY. I will just do a quick display of what we are looking at on those pairs, and then I have a quick update on some other pairs, additional pairs that we could also keep an eye on for this week. Okay, all right, these are the new. Okay, let's start with the last week currency pairs that we are looking at. I'm going to start with gold. Actually, enough has been said about gold, and then what we are expecting on gold this week, we may see a slight retracement. We should be expecting slight retracement on gold. This is not going to be like it's just going to be like a pullback, and then before the rally continues. So I encourage anyone who has missed out on this trade, you could the advice I'm going to give, this is not a financial advice, please, but I think you should wait for that retracement to a discounted price, and then you can get it. Of course, the risk is actually high because we have moved over 1,000 pips. We have 1,000 and then 100 plus pips since our entry point. Right now we are 1,173 pips in profit. So what we are going to be doing for us, because we are still in this trade, we are going to lock in profits and then close out some position, and then when we see the end of the correction, we are going to jump in again. Well, that is what we are going to do for few of our positions, while most of the position will be left running. But for some positions, we are going to close them and wait for that retracement, while for others we are still going to keep it in. We are currently risk free, so on gold. But for those who did not join earlier, just wait for that pullback. If we do get a reasonable discounted price, I think I can give an update to guide on where or what value to continue the move on gold. Also, our outlook on USD CAD is still very much also valid. It has not been invalidated. So what we are expecting on this pair is a continuation of the down move in wave C. So this, you could come in. What I would advise is we are currently in wave F, so you may look for just a small retracement to the top, back up, and then continuation downward. All right, so this is really, the risk on this is very minimal. It's very minimal. We are also in this trade as well. So also AUDJPY, this has confirmed our bias. So we are this is a breakout. We already have that breakout of the triangle, so here, and we did got what is called we did get a retracement. So this is the breakout. We got a breakout at this zone. I think I should maximize it. So we got a breakout and a slight retracement, just like we predicted here. So we are expecting the move to the upside. So this is also pretty early. Anyone can join us. You are going to put your stop loss at the invalidation zone, and then you target this. While as the market moves in your favor, then you can trail your stop or adjust your stop loss. Of course, this is 1, 2. So a reasonable stop loss level could be below here or here. I wouldn't tell you exactly where to put your stop loss, but this is just our outlook. So we are still moving up. So gold bullish, AUDJPY good bullish, then USD card we are bearish. Also, we also have analysis of AUDJPY. AUDJPY, I think this is already completed, so we are currently, in this trade as well. So this is not for this review. So let's go for what we have, fresh analysis that we have today. The fresh analysis we have today is on USDJPY, that's Japanese yen crosses. So these are the analysis that we have. This is my outlook, our outlook on USDJPY. This is a long-term view, please. A long-term view. This pair is heavily, moved by fundamental events, especially the position of the Japanese government. Their position, you need to read fundamental articles to understand the Japanese government position. I think for greater part of the year they are maintaining a dovish stand. You can read what it means for an economy to maintain a dovish stance. I beg your pardon. So that is what the Japanese government is currently doing. You can read about their position, but we have seen a leading diagonal in wave 1. We saw a correction in wave 2. So this is like an extension of wave 3. So we are already, seeing what is called loss of momentum, and then this is suggesting to us that wave 3 may be coming to an end. So we may be looking for a possible reversal of the wave 3 impulsive move. So if we do get that, we would be, anticipating a 3-wave correction in wave ABC to this zone, 142, 142.160, 142.160. So we'll be expecting a correction to that zone before the continuation of the move. And this may last for about 3 to 5 months, depending on how active the market is. Currently, the world is, in a tumultuous situation, Ukraine war, Russia and Ukraine war, and currently we're having the Israel-Hamas war. So it's very important that we keep an eye on, fundamental events, news, and then. So this is what we are expecting. So we may see a move to the upside, and then, but we are seeing what is called loss of momentum. So what we are expecting is a correction in wave ABC, and this is not small. This is a big move. You would you stand a chance of having about 700 or 800 pips movement on this correction, if we do get this correction. But we are keeping closely on and high on this particular pair to see what we are going to have. So right now, this is our outlook on USDJPY. All right, Japanese yen. So let's check AUDUSD. AUDUSD, this crosses this pair. Sometimes you need to do what is called intermarket analysis, correlation analysis of those currency pairs. So what we are also seeing on AUDUSD, AUDJPY, I beg your pardon. AUDJPY is the completion of wave 3, and we are in a corrective phase. This is a complex correction following the rule of Elliott wave, that the rule of alternation. When we have a sharp, correction in wave 2, then you should expect a side wave correction in wave 4. This is a basic rule of Elliott wave. When you have a sharp correction, not so deep correction in wave 2, then you should expect a sideways and a deep correction in wave 4. So what we are seeing is some sort of correction. This is a leading diagonal in wave A of the correction. This is the wave B, and then we are currently in wave C based on this outlook. So what we are expecting on this pair is continuation to the downside to this region, to complete wave 4. So what we are likely to see on wave 4 is an impulsive move, like in wave C, of the wave 4 is an impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move, and then we are expecting the completion of that wave, around this zone. We do not want something, deeper than this. If the price enters into the territory of wave 1, then this outlook becomes invalidated, and then that is for the bullish move. For the bearish move, so on this pair we are taking a counter trend. The trend is currently up. Like we said, wave 1, 2, wave 3 has completed, so we are currently in a complex wave 4 correction. And then what we are expecting in this correction, we are in the final phase of the correction, which is the wave C, and then we are expecting the market to drop to this region, after which we expect a bullish continuation. So for the bullish continuation, this becomes our invalidation level. For the bearish continuation, these two levels are invalidation level. This is the ultimate invalidation level, which is this may not be so accurate because I'm not looking at the price data, but that is 96.997 for this bearish move. It's a counter trend move, like I said. And then for the bullish continuation move, then that will be 90.156. So that is going to be our outlook on a. So there is harmony in USDJPY and AUDJPY analysis. You can see we are currently in wave 4, and then we are expecting the correction to come down. And if you look at what we just did on USDJPY, of course they may not work the same, but based on knowledge of intermarket analysis, so we are expecting, if you look at this properly, you see that this is just we are just approaching the end of wave 3, impulsive wave 3. So the correction here has not even started. So that is one thing about the market. You can't always be in the same phase, even if the currency pairs have similar move, or they have almost the same currency pairs. So that is one thing that you should keep in mind. So let's go back to USDJPY. So for this analysis, we are currently expecting a drop, just like we're expecting a drop on USDJPY. AUDJPY, we're expecting a drop in wave 3. So all right, the next pair would be GBP AUD. GBP AUD. I want to make it short. We have a lot of pair already. We have about 3 to 4 pairs that we carried over from last week that have not fully played out. So this is just an addition. Like I said, analysis do not occur every day. You just continue. Once the market has confirmed your direction, what you just do is go to the chart and then see where you are going to trail your stop, and where you would where there is an invalidation. So that is just all you do when the market has confirmed your buy. So what we have here, we have seen the market respected our initial outlook. So what we're expecting is, we're expecting the continuation. We may see a slight drop in GBP AUD to the downside towards this region, and then the continuation to the upside. So if we do get that is basically it. We may have, it may be so deep, it may be as deep as this. So I wouldn't know how deep it's going to take, but we may see, this resistance zone may prove to be strong, and then we may see a retracement, and then we wait for the continuation to the upside. So these are the analysis we have, fresh analysis for this week: USDJPY, AUDJPY, and GBP AUD. We've been getting a request on our Telegram group to do analysis also on crypto, and then also on stock. I have I'm actually decking the chart already, and then before the week runs out, I should send you my analysis of Apple, probably, and then BTC USD, and probably Netflix. So these are because Elliott Wave works on all asset classes. It works on including US 10-year bond, So it's just so powerful. It's so powerful. So thank you very much, my friends. Have a profitable week. Let's be careful, be mindful of fundamental events, and then trade safely. Cheers, and bye for now. Thank you.